All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day you're seeing this.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm Stephen. This is my wife,
Lauren.
And we are SNL. And you're watching Thriving Thursday.
Singing, walk with him daily, walk with him daily, walk with him daily, cause you need him daily. Walk with him daily, walk with him daily, walk with him daily, cause you need him daily. Walk with him daily, walk with him daily, walk with him daily, cause you need him daily. Walk with him daily, walk with him daily, walk with him daily, cause you need him daily.
Yeah, got that one. You see what I'm saying?
It's a little bit late though.
Hey,
Thriving
welcome
Friday.
back for another week with us for Thriving Thursday. We want to try and say some things to encourage you, to help you throughout your week. And so we hope that the videos that we're putting out are really helpful. If you have any suggestions or some topics that you'd like us to discuss, please feel free to leave us a comment, or maybe you can just send us a private message if you don't want it to be public, and let us know that, hey, you got a topic or a suggestion and or questions. And yeah, we'll definitely check back with you. We follow up with you, and we'd love to hear from you guys. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in to another week of Thriving Thursday. Today's topic, we're going over gifts. And boy, I'm excited right now. You know there's a guitar behind me because we want to share a little bit of our gifts with you today. This is just one of our many gifts.
Given the spoiler in the beginning. That was supposed to be the surprise at the end.
What?
The surprise. Your surprise, your hidden talent. Well, maybe not so hidden talent of guitar playing.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
But anyway.
All right, well, hey. Spoiler alert.
Just talking about gifts and using what you have and being appreciative of what you have for gifts, and maybe trying to grow your gift. That's
Okay.
kind of
Well, I love what you just said. So what just happened is you just used gift like 3 or 4 times. Could you give them a definition of what you're talking about when you say gift? What kind of gift are you talking about?
like a talent or a special thing that you have about you.
Okay.
Could be artistic, or maybe really good with finances, or you're good at helping people, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I would say that for me, a gift is very similar. I'd say that a gift, as we're describing it for this show today, a gift for me would be something more along the lines of, something that you're skilled at or good at. It's an area that maybe you excel. And it can be, like you said, it could be many different things. It could be music, it could be singing, it could be finances, managing people. Your gifts could be talking to people. You're good at empathizing. That could be your gift. And from our faith background, we believe that God has given us spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts for us is gifts that are given to us by God. And so He's given us certain gifts to be able to help one another, to be able to
serve others.
Yeah, serve others. And of course, ultimately to be able to give praise back to God. And so we all have things.
Use your gifts for good, right? What is that? Isn't there a Spider-Man quote about using your gift for good? No.
Spider-Man quote about using your gift for good.
Yes.
With
great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
Same thing with your gifts. You gotta use them for good, because you could be really good at finances and then try smuggling money or something. That would not be good.
Okay.
So.
There we go. So there's a danger or a warning as to how you use your gift. So one of the things that I'll go ahead and share with you is 1 Peter 4:10. God has given each of you a gift from His great variety of spiritual gifts. So use them to serve one another. And so that's what we were just talking about, is how we can use our gifts to serve each other.
Not only selfishly, like it's amazing if you're great at, basketball, but it's even more amazing when you can use that, I think, to help others or reach other people.
Yeah, exactly. I love your example.
Like our sister and brother.
Yes.
Well, they're in-laws.
Yeah.
In-laws.
KBJ Academy. If you haven't seen them, if you haven't checked out their show, I'm going to provide a link below. Check out their website. They have amazing videos that they've put out.
Yes.
Look them up, because they also take reservations. They go out, they go around. They've been all over the place, really.
Yep.
Out in and out of state, all over the nation going through and doing all kinds of great work.
Leadership and mentoring and helping with teamwork building.
Yeah, teamwork building, mentoring, sports training. They do clinics, things like that.
KBJacademy.com. That's it.
KBJacademy.com.
That's a little plug.
Check them out. I'll put the link down below in the comment section so you guys can click on the link and go straight to their website. Make sure you put in your reservation early because they are booking up fast.
Yes.
A lot of teams want them to come in and turn their programs around.
And also, if you have a business, you can.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, exactly. They do. They come in. They do motivational speaking for businesses and things like that as well. They do team building in a formal business format. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, they use their gifts in basketball and in leadership and caring for others to help other people build their teams and stuff like that. So they don't just keep the gift for themselves. So something
absolutely,
like that.
Yes.
And
then we have professional athletes. They're professional athletes. We've gotten to meet a few of them, matter of fact, through our service in the Army. There's some professional athletes out there that use their gift as a professional athlete and that platform that they're given because of their fame, and they use that platform in order to reach out to lower income neighborhoods or kids. There's like breast cancer awareness that they do programs for, or children with cancer, leukemia. They do we have a lot of athletes that are out there doing things, that are doing positive things with their fame and with their fortune, and so they use that as a platform to help others.
So any place, and everyone has a platform. Since we're talking about platforms, everyone has a platform and a group of people you can reach that other people can't reach. So I think a lot of times, I mean, I know I felt like this before, that you can only, like, you feel like, who am I? I'm just one person, or like, I don't know a bunch of people, but you can reach people within your community or your circle of influence.
Yeah, that's the word I was going to say. That's
circle of influence.
Circle of influence.
That other people can't reach. Like, I was never a professional basketball player, so, you know, our Brenita and KJ can reach people through that avenue because they did that. They've been down that road. They know, they have different contacts than us. But we are prior military, so we kind of know that realm. That's kind of in families and stuff like that. So
absolutely, that's our experience. That's where our background comes from.
And you can even use it like small thing, just like in your neighborhood or, you know, school, community, stuff like that. Starting small for using your gifts. But also, I think another point I was going to make is kind of trying to appreciate the gifts you have, because I know I've struggled sometimes with this, or, you know, comparing your gifts to others. Like, wow, they're really great in artists. I'm not good at drawing, but you might be really good at like singing. Okay.
It's another art form, I guess, but singing. You might be good, like I said earlier, finances.
Yes. But we need people of different types of, you know, influence, because if everyone just do the same thing, then there would be no variety, and variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, I like that. The variety is the spice of life. Yeah, you know, I'm reminded of a biblical reference, actually, and when they're talking about spiritual gifts, and it's, you know, talking about like the hand and the foot and being different parts of the body, because we are part of the body of Christ. And so for our faith, being part of the body of Christ, what that means is that we use our gifts and our talents and the things that God has given us to further the kingdom of God, to share the gospel, to
love others. I was going to say,
absolutely to love on others. That's the thing. Even
I just, you know, just using just for other people, for mankind, helping other people.
I was going to talk about like the hands and the feet. The whole purpose of that illustration about the hands and the feet and the head, all that. The reason why is because, like in your example that you gave, Lauren, it talks of, you know, not everybody can be a hand. Yeah. Not everybody can be a foot. If the hand wants to separate from the rest of the body, the hand can't do so. The hand's just a hand by itself. So the idea is that
you need all the pieces. Exactly. And one might seem less important because it's maybe not as flashy. Like, you might not be a famous basketball player. I don't know why I'm on basketball tonight, but famous basketball player,
I know it's football
and have
season.
a big platform, but you have something that you can do where you are.
Exactly. You know, whether, you know, it's because you're a father or a mother.
Yeah.
You know, you have a center of influence wherever you are, and that's what we're trying to harp on. You have a center of influence. You know, if you're a teen, or, you know, like my oldest son is 8 years old now in 3rd grade. You know, he has a center of influence. He can influence the kids in his classroom. Yep. So wherever you are, the things that you do, people are watching, whether or not they let you know that people are watching you, and they see how you react to situations. And so using your gifts to be able to help others, that can really encourage someone. I'm reminded of another quote that, who was it from? Icky Johnson, actually. And that is that sometimes people don't need you to preach to them. They need to see you live it. And I'm paraphrasing how he said it, but it was basically, you don't have to preach a sermon to someone in order to get them to know about God or to feel loved by you. You can actually live it. So it's walking it out.
Using that. And it's not how much you have, but how you use what you have.
Exactly.
That's a quote by Denzel Washington. Stephen has a lot of hidden talents. Well, maybe they're not hidden because some people might know about them. But he learned how to play, maybe you can tell the story. He learned how to play guitar in Iraq. Someone taught him, but you only know, what did you know about the guitar?
It's mostly a G chord progression. So that was the simplest form. I was able to pick it up. Young lady, when I was in Iraq, sat down with me, and I told her I really wanted to learn guitar. She brought her guitar, I brought mine, and had a few lessons, and she sat down, and one day I just had this epiphany, and it clicked. Like, we sat down to go over a song that we had been rehearsing, and it just clicked, and all of a sudden I realized, hey, I can play all these different songs because I know this progression. For my musicians out there, my instrumentalists, hey, you may get it. A lot of my abilities to play different instruments are all self-taught, or like I said, in this case, where someone took the time to actually show me something, and I can't really remember. Chapel? That was actually in the chapel when I was in Iraq. Yes. Okay. So,
but anyway, the reason why I was bringing that up is I know at times you felt like, oh, I don't know the guitar, I can't play this, I don't know how to do it, but you do know something.
Yes.
And then you learned how to do the capo, and so you're able to play like almost any song. So even though you might not know as much as some professional guitar player in a band, guitarist, you can use what talent you have. And you also can, that's another point, you can also like grow it. Like, I think you want to take lessons eventually to like learn more. Yes. You can always grow your talents. And sometimes you work at things and become talents that aren't necessarily like, some people have like, what is it? Like they're born with talents. I don't know the word, what I'm trying to say.
Like naturally gifted?
Yeah, natural talent.
We talked about like spiritual gifts. Yeah, natural
and you can make it better. And sometimes you can get a talent that you might have not been born with, but you're working at it and you get it. I want to be a soulful singer. I love soulful songs and like ballads and, like Whitney Houston or something.
I was going to say, what's an example of a soulful voice so they get an understanding
like Whitney
what we're
Houston,
talking about? When she said she likes
like sometimes I like raspy voices, but my voice is not that. So for, see, even now sometimes like, oh, I wish my voice was like this, but I can hear songs and usually be able to do like harmony and stuff because I think because I took like chorus in school. And I like sang in the church, so I'm not American Idol status, but I have enough where I can sing, and so trying to just use what I have and be grateful for what I have.
That's exactly what we're talking about today. So. Using your gifts. No one said that and first of all, you have a beautiful voice.
That's you have to say that you're my husband.
I don't have to say that.
You do.
I have to be honest.
You better, because you have to go to bed with me. You better do that.
See, now she's threatening me. We just talked about change. Then last week we talked about conflict without combat, and here we go. She's getting combative with me. I don't know, y'all.
Like my favorite, artists and favorite songs that I like are more soulful, I feel like, or like just powerful powerhouses. That's a good word. They're like powerhouses, and that's not my voice.
I think that's okay. You can enjoy that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like what we're talking about. Having gifts, it's not a all or nothing type thing. It's you use what God has given you.
Yeah.
Whether it's like we threw out some examples before, but one just popped in my head, like being able to motivate people. Personal trainers, and
that is a gift.
That's really popular right now. There's a lot of people trying to get in shape and change their lifestyle and really have balanced nutrition. And so with that, I mean, you see a lot of people pop up, but not everybody's programs are good for you. It's really important that you get someone that specializes in that.
Well,
and if they have a gift, you'll know. We
know people that can't motivate us, like. In the Army, I've had many instances of someone trying to motivate you, which like, this is not your gift. Like we'd be on a run, and for some reason, I wasn't slow though. I don't know. I wasn't slow, particularly slow, but I would be running, and one sergeant would be like cursing to try to make you go faster, and it just made me like go slower. Not because I was trying to go slower, but I was like, what is he doing? Instead of being encouraging, like, you can do it. That would have made me go faster. But I was like, what is going on? So some people think that they have gifts and talents they don't. And I'm afraid they don't think that about when we played the song, like, oh no, that's not. But I think when we were in San Antonio.
Yeah, shout out to Summit Christian Center. Hey, everybody out there watching Summit Christian Center. Shout out. You see, we name dropping today. We just name dropping all over the place.
We are not sponsored. We couldn't sponsor us now. We're not sponsored by anyone. We just like sharing about things that we love. And I feel like people are passionate about, I'm passionate when people are passionate about what they're doing. Yeah. So, where are we going with this?
You were talking about a summit, and you took a survey on spiritual gifts.
I took well, we both did when you go through the beginning classes, and that was really interesting to find just kind of different gifts, and they had a long list.
All right, so hey, just check the comment section. We're trying to put some resources down below. You're gonna see KBJ Academy in there. You know, we can put in a link for Summit Christian Center for anybody that's out in San Antonio, or you're going to be in the San Antonio area and looking for a place of worship. You can check out Summit Christian Center. We love the pastor down there, Pastor Rick Godwin. He preaches truth, and that's really important to us, for our family. We were there for 2 years, and we did a whole lot of growing because of his leadership and the people that, it's not just him, it's the people that he made sure he kept around.
Well, because their people have the heart, and they're in their gifts, they're using their gifts.
That's it.
And any organization, whether or not it's a church or not, if people are in their, it's called a wheelhouse.
Yeah, that's it.
Wheelhouse. Doing what they're good at, I think that makes things run smoother, and it makes a difference. And you can tell, like when you have someone who's working with kids that is passionate about kids, it's a lot different feeling, and a lot different in how things are going when someone's just like kind of filling in, but it's not really their thing.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda Pittman, right? Pittman, is that the last name?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda Pittman. Told you, I'm name dropping today.
And Cindy.
Dropping them names,
and
boy.
Cindy.
Yeah. Hey, we see y'all.
And
thank y'all. Yeah, thank y'all for watching.
That's funny. I feel like we are doing a lot of name dropping.
Yeah, we all over right now.
What's happening tonight?
Hey, what's happening?
Anything else about gifts? Anything else you want to say?
You know what? I think we said plenty about gifts. I think it's time to share some of our gift right now.
Oh my gosh.
Let's share a little bit of our gift.
This is nerve-wracking too. It's like we can play sometimes in church, but this is like going to be on the interwebs.
All the poor and powerless, and all the lost and lonely, all the ways will come confess and know that you are holy. We'll know that you are holy. And oh, we'll sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah. Shout it, go on and scream it from the mountains. Go on and tell it to the masses that He is God. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah.
that He is God. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah, and we will sing out hallelujah, God, yeah, and shouting, go on and screaming from the mountains, go on and tell it to the masses that He is God. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah, and we will sing out hallelujah, God. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah, and we will sing out hallelujah, God, yeah. Thank you for watching. You want to tell them about it?
I forgot what it is. On Al Gore's internet. I don't know where I got that
Gore's
from.
internet? What-
I think I
what
got
was
that from Kev on stage.
Oh my gosh, she just name dropped again. Hello, Kev on stage. Go ahead and hit the like.
I don't know what it says on Al Gore's internet. I don't know why he says that, but it just
I
popped
have
out.
no idea where that came
This
from.
was really funny.